webinar. So I'm going to let Anna introduce herself and then start with the presentation. The stage is yours, Anna. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is today.
Hey Sarah, I'm Anna from the Wellwing section, and today I'm representing Blue Waters and Landings, and our prize today is £50 or $60.
Super, thank you very much, Anna.
Thank you very much. So first of all, I'm going to whisk you off to the beautiful island of Antigua. I represent quite a few properties in the Caribbean. I've got 5 properties now, but today is all about Antigua and St. Lucia, and I'm going to start off with Blue Waters. So very much a firm favourite in the UK market particularly, but actually growing in the US market as well. And we are set just 15 minutes from Antigua VC Bird Airport, so really nice and close to the airport. We're owned and run by the Randall family. They're a British family who've had it since 1984. They took it from a 30-room property to an 83-room suite and villa property that it is today. So it's not a huge resort. And the great thing about this resort is we are set in 17 acres. So even when the resort's full, you never feel like the resort's full because there's lots of different hideouts across the resort. Got 3 semi-private beach coves and 7 swimming pools across the resort. So we're set on the north part of the island there, as you can see on the map, just 10 minutes from St. John's, the capital. So as I mentioned, we do have 7 swimming pools. We've got our beach pool, which is where we have our reef restaurant. We have an adults only pool where we have double day beds there as well. And then we also have the pool by Palm, which is where we actually have our sunset canapes and cocktails every evening from 5 till 7, which are part of the all-inclusive program for our all-inclusive guests. So 3 fabulous ocean-facing pools there, and then 4 further pools for our Cove Suite guests. So we have 2 parts of the resort. We have the Blue Waters side of the resort where we have our deluxe beachfront rooms and our luxury suites. So this is right in the heart of the resort where all of our bars and restaurants and pools and beaches are. And then just a short 5-minute stroll from the main resort, we have our Cove Suites. So these are larger in size. They're 750 square foot. They'll sleep up to 2 adults and 2 children, and they are all open plan living and sleeping space, and they benefit from the Cove Villa pools as well. So the Cove Villa pools are shared pools, and they're shared for the 6 Cove Suites and the 3-bedroom penthouse at the top. You also get your Cove concierge service, which is a WhatsApp service. You can message what you need as and when you need it. And there's a bar service that goes around the Cove Suites throughout the day. So you really don't need to leave this part of the resort. They're all fabulous ocean-facing suites there as well. Just one thing to mention about the Blue Water side of the resort is our deluxe beachfront rooms do interconnect as well. We're one of the few resorts that guarantee interconnecting rooms at booking stage if they're available. So perfect for families traveling together. We have a wonderful villa collection at the resort as well. So 3 wonderful villas. We have up to 6-bedroom Pelican House, which will accommodate up to 18 guests. Again, it's got its own private pool, private beach access. You get a villa manager with that. And also with our villas and our penthouses, you do get VIP arrival service at Antigua Airport and private return transfers. We've got some amazing summer offers, so up to 40% saving for the summer. So if you're looking for families for a holiday in like July and August, really do look at our villas because they're really good price point compared with Europe in the luxury villa market. We've got the 4-bedroom Turtle Cottage as well. So Pelican House and Turtle Cottage are right next door to each other in the heart of the resort. So you really don't need to walk far to get to any of our restaurants or the beach there. And then we have the fabulous 5-bedroom Rock Cottage set on its own private headland. It's surrounded by water. It's got its own commercial kitchen. So you really don't need to leave Rock if you don't want to. You can have all of your dining done down there for you. You can be as private as you want to be, or you can use all of the resort facilities if you want to. So we do have a fabulous dining options at Blue Waters. We've got 3 fantastic restaurants. So the first one is Palm, which is our all-day dining. It's all fully a la carte at Blue Waters, with the exception of our cold options at breakfast and our weekly barbecue, but everything else is all premium a la carte. And we do have daily specials. We have kids menus in all of our restaurants as well, but the Palm is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner on a daily basis. It's the only restaurant that's open for breakfast. You've got those fabulous ocean views to start your day. We then got the Reef restaurant, which was opened back in October 2022. We took this from a really small makeshift restaurant to what it is now. So it's like a tiki bar look and feel. Lots of shade down there. And it's great for just having a casual dining at lunchtime. So flatbreads, pizzas, burgers and salads. And then we do open for dinner on some evenings as well. Our third restaurant is our gourmet dining restaurant. It's waterfront dining. It's a really romantic setting. And this is open for dinner only, so 3 to 6 evenings per week, depending on the season. And all of our restaurants can be booked for your customers up to 48 hours prior to the dining time. If they want to book their first night, we can do that prior to their arrival. So just contact our reservations team. We have entertainment most nights of the week in our gazebo right in the heart of the resort. So anything from jazz to pianist, steel pan and live bands. And then we have several bars. So Veronica's is our daytime bar, and that will be open right the way up to sunset, where we have our cocktails and hors d'oeuvre. And then the evening Pelican Bar comes alive, and that's open until midnight. And we also have the Cove Bar, so if you want to come for a pre-dinner drink there. All about luxury laid-back service. We've got a fantastic, enthusiastic and friendly team. And really, this is one of the things that you do see on TripAdvisor is our staff mentioned by name. They really are fantastic. Nothing's too much trouble for them. So if you want to come to a resort with a really relaxed feel where the staff will want to have a chat with you, want to be your friend, then Blue Waters is definitely the place for your clients. We're perfect for families. So during the school holidays, we are all about families. We have a fantastic kids club for ages 5 to 12. It's run by British expat Ainsley and her local team there. And we have all sorts of activities from arts and crafts to tie-dye to cricket on the court, football, dancing, game shows. And then she'll also take them down and do fishing with them on the cliff top there. We've got a games room for older kids, so pool table, table tennis, multimedia games. And then for the little ones, we do have a nanny service and babysitting services, and that can either be booked in resort or prior to their arrival there. We are very strict on the ages for the kids club just because of the size of the facility. And we want to make sure that the kids do have a great time. They make friends. And sometimes when the little ones are in there, this does impact older ones wanting to come into the kids club. So all about activities and water sports. We do have a daily activities program. So it's yoga, Pilates, aquasides. We have rum and wine tasting, mixology. And then we also have non-motorized water sports. We don't have motorized water sports there at all, just to keep with the ambience of the resort. We have kayaks, sailing, paddleboards, windsurfing, and we can offer tuition for your guests there as well. We have 3 private resort boats, so they can hire them for a 2-hour, for a half day, for a full day, or even a sunset champagne cruise as well there. And our largest boat will accommodate up to 12 tarpon there. And we do offer a weekly sunset champagne cruise for our guests on a Friday. We've got a fabulous cliff-top spa with 4 treatment rooms, including a couples treatment room there. And you've got the infinity pool, which you can go and relax after your treatment. We do offer a complimentary honeymoon package for all honeymooners staying for 7 nights or more. And that includes our sunset champagne experience. So we'll whisk them up to the spa terrace, a bottle of champagne and canapes. They can watch the sun go down, use the infinity pool, and then we can book them an oceanside table at the Cove restaurant. So I'm just going to show you a short video on the resort. Lastly, just a little bit about Antigua. There's over 365 beaches to explore. You're never more than 45 minutes away from the furthest point on the island. It's very easy to get around. So I would advise to hire a car whilst you're there, because there's so many different restaurants to explore while during the day, and you can just go to different lunch spots. But you can go swimming with the stingrays. You can do activities such as off-road buggying. You can do the zip wire. Definitely on a Sunday, we offer transportation down to Shirley Heights, where you've got the steel pan and the barbecue, and you've got those beautiful views over English Harbour. And then also 10 minutes from the resort, you can actually now swim with the pigs. And the best way to get there is by water. So I would make it part of your client's itinerary to maybe hire a boat for the day and go and enjoy swimming with the pigs down there. So moving islands, we've got Landings Resort and Spa, which is another luxury resort set in St. Lucia, just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay. So not to be confused with Windjammer Landings, this resort is completely separate from that. It's fully independent. It used to be part of the Elegant Hotels group, but now it is fully independent. So you can see the map here. So you land into Hewanora International Airport, and then an hour and a half from there by road, you've got the Landings Resort and Spa. So I would definitely recommend for clients who've got the budget, definitely do the helicopter because it's 15 minutes up from the Hewanora International Airport, and then just 15 minutes drive from the internal airport at George Charles there. Or you can do a boat transfer. So for daytime arrivals, you can actually do a boat transfer, which again is about an hour and a half, but a really nice way to explore the island as well. So you can see how the resort's laid out. It's very flat, so great for those with walking difficulties, but we are surrounded by a marina, but also on one of the best beaches in St. Lucia. So the best beaches you really will find on the north part of the island. And we are 800 feet of white sand, turquoise waters. It's a very sheltered bay, so safe for swimming there as well. We've got fabulous water sports there. But the great thing about the resort is that because we've got this marina, every single villa suite has got a water view, whether that be marina, ocean, or a beachfront. So we are fully all villa suite accommodation. It's one of the unique selling points of the Landings is that we don't lead in from a room, but we lead in from a villa suite, and they're very spacious villa suites. So 950 square foot is our 1-bedroom villa suite, all the way up to our 3-bedroom grand villa at 2,300 square foot. So the 3-bedroom will actually accommodate families of up to 7. So there's very few accommodations in the Caribbean that will accommodate families in separate bedrooms without having to take really expensive villas. So this really is a great option for that. So it's a great price point as well. They have full designer kitchens. They've got washer dryers. They've got kitchen and living spaces. So you can have your dining done actually in your villa suite there as well. And then they've got those beautiful views of the water, very contemporary sleeping spaces. We have 2 designs, but they're very similar on the interiors. The 2 and 3 bedrooms have got at least 2 bathrooms in them as well. So again, perfect for those larger groups traveling together. And you've got that stunning view over the water here. And you've got your dining space indoor and outdoor for guests to enjoy. And then you've got the option of the plunge pool as well. So some guests do opt to take the plunge pool. So there's 19 different room categories, which does sound really complicated, but actually there's not a lot of difference on the interior. It really is how many bedrooms does it have, whether it's got butler service or whether it's got a plunge pool, and what the view is. And really, those are the only differences that you will have. And yeah, I would definitely say the plunge pool is a great addition if you're traveling for a celebration, an anniversary or a honeymoon there. So in terms of dining, we have 3 fantastic restaurants at the resort, and we're really transforming our food and beverage at the Landings. I think previously we did see a lot of guests coming on bed and breakfast because of our location to Rodney Bay. We're just 5 minutes away. But now we are seeing more and more guests wanting to come on all-inclusive and having that premium dining experience. So Callaloo was our first transformation that opened in December 2022. It's toes in the sand. It's open for lunch and for dinner, and it's a Mediterranean Caribbean menu. And again, it's all fully a la carte. You've got the bar area there as well, so you can enjoy a nice cocktail, watching the sun go down, and have some dinner there too. Zoo restaurant is actually going to open in July this year. So this is a fantastic addition to the resort. Asian fusion. It's got a sushi bar in it as well. We're really transforming the inside and the outside of the resort, so it's going to look absolutely fantastic. And again, this is part of the all-inclusive program coming in July. Last but not least, the beach club. So this is how the beach club looks at the moment. And the majority of our dining down here is on a buffet basis, but you can actually opt for an a la carte menu if you want to. But when we actually redesign the beach club, we're going to have a much bigger kitchen in it. So we're going to be able to offer a lot more a la carte dining down there. And it's really going to transform the beach. It's going to look absolutely incredible. Very unique again for the Caribbean because it's very contemporary looking. And it's going to be kind of like a Miami Beach style there. So you're going to have 2 fabulous restaurants down there on the beach. From the end of 2024, early 2025. In terms of kids' activities at the Landings, we've got a fantastic kids club for ages 4 to 12. It's run by Aunt Kathy, and she's got so much space at the landings to take them out and do lots of different activities. We can take them over to neighbouring Pigeon Island. We can take them down to a beach for a picnic. We can take them fishing, or we can do activities within the kids club. So it's arts and crafts and games and tie-dye. We also offer seasonal daily on-resort activities depending on the time of the year, but we'll do tennis tournaments, table tennis tournaments, and evening activities as well during the school holidays. We actually launched a brand new teens program last year in April because of the nature of our accommodations and our location to Rodney Bay. We do find we get a lot of older families. There's a lot going on for them. So we wanted to add some adventure to their holidays so they can do Caribbean dancing, kayak racing. We don't want to make them feel like it's a club, but there's lots of different activities they can get involved in day and evening, and it's all complimentary for them. We have water activities for all ages, so it's complimentary non-motorized water sports. It's glass bottom kayaks, paddleboard, sailing and windsurfing. But we also offer motorized water sports. And for those that are staying on all-inclusive, it's just a small supplement for around $15 to $20. They can go on the Great Big Marble, do water skiing or wake and kneeboarding there as well. We do offer tuition for our activities down there on the beach. We've got the private marina, and we can offer boat charters directly from our marina. It is completely private, so only guests that are staying or who own a villa suite there will be using the marina. We also have 4 pools, including our kids pool and our activities pool, which you can see in the picture at the bottom. And then in terms of land activities, we're really building on the wellness program at the resort. So we offer Tai Chi, yoga, Pilates, kickboxing, family aquasize, and they run every single day. And the majority of those are part of the rate. We do also have 2 floodlit tennis courts, and we offer tennis coaching there with an on-site tennis pro, and we have our fitness centre there as well. And we have a fabulous 7,000 square foot spa. So I'm just going to show you a short video. Okay, so that's everything from me. So you can find my details as anna@thewellwingcollection.com, but I will follow up with you all afterwards. And if you've got any questions, I will answer them shortly. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Anna. We've got a great question that's coming from Linda. What is the meaning of life? And she said, I'm just kidding. Good morning, everybody.
Right,
So
okay.
great one, Linda. We like that one. But, on another note, though, if people do have any questions for Anna, please pop them into the Q&A and just put for the attention of Anna. Anna, there's some there at the moment. We'll do them at the end, so you don't have to worry about answering them.
Sure.
We were having technical problems with Sue. I'm just going to see if she's there. Sue, are you there? You was on the screen a moment ago. Sue? I think we're going to have potential problem. Oh, no, she's here. She's here. Sue? We can see you, but I don't think your internet's strong enough. Unmute yourself. Sue, can you unmute? Sue, bless her, has been having a lot of technical problems trying to get in. So I've said to her, worst case scenario, we'll do a pre-recording and I'll email it out to everybody, just if we can't get things up and running. Sue, you're wiggling around now. I can see you. Can you unmute? I think while Sue is trying to unmute, Anna, if you're there, we'll do the questions and we'll see if Sue's computer system is working any better in a moment.
Okay.
So you're busy behind the scenes answering the questions already. So Angie asked, does Blue Water arrange marriages?
Yes, we do. We maximum 1 a day, maximum 3 a week. And we've got a really beautiful venue, clifftop gazebo venue, or you can get married on the beach, or you can even get married in Rock Cottage if you opt to stay in Rock Cottage as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Debbie said, is the landings adult only? And then said, oops, never mind. So I think you must have said it's good for families.
No, both accept kids. Yeah.
Super. Thank you very much. The landings, Sherry's asked, what restaurants are currently open?
The landing, so Callaloo's open, the Palms, which is the restaurant that was before Zoo, is still open, and also the Beach Club, which is the existing Beach Club, is still open. I haven't got the timeline yet of when the Beach Club will close, but as I have that, we will obviously update.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. Gary is interested in adult only areas at Blue Waters. Do you have any?
We do. We've got the adults only pool, which is a really beautiful, quiet area overlooking the ocean there. You've got your double day beds as well. So yes, that's our adults only area.
Super. Faye's asking about the cost. Faye, you will need to either speak to your tour operator or deal with the hotel directly, depending on where in the world you are, to get the rates. Anna, in St. Lucia, do you have the meeting room? Any meeting rooms?
Good question. I don't think we do, but let me check on that one.
Thank you very much. Helen's asking about vegan menus at Blue Waters on the all-inclusive.
Yeah, so we don't actually have vegan options on the menu. We don't have a vegan menu as such, but the chef can basically work with our clients to offer any special requirements they need, whether that be gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, we can offer it.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. Kamaya's asked, do you host destination weddings? So we've already covered Blue Waters, the landings.
Yes, the landings does as well. So again, we've got a variety of different packages, depending on where you want to get married. There's lots of different locations around the resort. We've got a dedicated wedding coordinator, and St. Lucia's very easy to get married in because there's no minimum residency either. So yes, we do offer weddings there, and I can send some information.
Super amazing. You're fantastic. Thank you very much, Anna.